Hey, hey, what up, everybody?
Hey
We're
everybody.
back on a Thursday. What?
Yeah, what is up with this?
Yeah, gotta make up for it. Sorry we had to miss yesterday. We had a little wedding anniversary. Had to go out to eat, do all the obligatory stuff.
And then guess what we did?
We ended up playing Greg anyway. Yeah, right. Go figure. Hey, bro, Chow
And
Chow, what up?
we were watching Daddy Diddy and checking out some other streamers.
He was like, "Why are you in here? You should be spending time with your wife." What?
Oh, we are. We're
Yeah,
just doing
yeah,
Greg
yeah,
things.
exactly. Speaking of Greg things, you did a couple Greg things last stream.
Yes.
I think
So
that was the first time you ever did multi-blocks on your own, I think, right?
it was. And it was a slight fail at moments.
Hey, no explosions, so
Yeah,
that's all
that
we're
I'm
good.
so thankful for that.
Yeah.
Good Lord. So I'm proud, a pat on my back that I finally put together a multi-block by myself.
Can we ban Vindrake from using dark magic? I mean, if you want to talk about dark magic, Cat's the one who's been doing all the
I'm the
dark
one
magic.
that's casting all the dark magic.
You're at like what, 17 warp or something like that right
Let's check that. Check warp. Permanent warp 8.
now? Oh, just 8. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
Well, you're
not that bad. Although today I expect that to go up because we are getting into blood magic.
Exactly.
So that does require more research.
It's a little spooky, but you know.
I'm excited. I'm very curious about everything to do with the blood magic stuff. Curious about the meteor stuff and trying to get some things automated with blood magic.
The meteor's probably a little bit far away, right? But
Probably.
we'll get there.
So, what do you plan on working on today?
Ooh, today, as it says in the title, is Benzene Day. Holy
Oh,
Benzene
snap.
Day. And so on our anniversary, I was making machines. So I got everything ready to go, and I'm going to be using let me pull it up real quick. I'm going to be using, this is like a go-to for a lot of people. I remember seeing it when Threefold debuted on his channel originally. It's the Shadow of X / Metis's single chunk benzene setup, and this is sort of like the initial workings of it. Anybody who hasn't seen this before, it's a very like tightly compacted, very very efficient, very nice design, very scalable as well. So this should be really nice. What have you guys been doing since last time I was here? It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, I mean, like I don't even know, Batman, if you saw like the big renovation that we did to what we're now calling the Market Square. Apparently, I forget who said it. Somebody said that this looked like a Japanese like market square or something, and I was like, you know what? That was not the intention.
But we'll go with it.
We will run with it, exactly. So, but yeah, I'm gonna work on benzene today. I did want to show off in case anybody didn't see. I think most people did see, but you want to come with, Kat?
Yeah, let me get some potion going.
Last stream we were working on the druid skeleton spawner, or I was, and with mixed results. Took like several hours to get Curse Earth alone. That was a trip. But since last stream, I also did get all these filters working. So you've got all these different methods of processing the different armors that pop in. So iron armor goes through a macerator, gold goes through a fluid extractor and solidifier. Same with the steel. And then we've got diamond that goes through a forge hammer, which makes us diamond dust, which is a nice thing to have. And I've been collecting these resources, but like I think this was just 1 hour. I got 213 steel ingots in 1 hour. Like, that is nuts.
Yeah,
Like,
that is amazing.
We basically never have to make steel again, which is fantastic. Diamonds is also a big thing. Got another 12. Yeah, this has been fantastic. And again, shout out to Zyrith, who also streams GTNH. This was originally his like idea in general, and I mostly copied his design. Did a little bit of my own thing, but mostly his. Yeah, this has been paying great dividends. I've been wondering if I could put a second spawner up there with Cursed Earth under it, and if I would get like twice as many spawns. I don't know that. If anybody happens to know that offhand, I would love to know.
I
If
mean,
that
I
would
don't know
work.
why you don't just try it.
Well, because I have to go find another spawner and then do the thing. But yeah, it's probably worth just trying regardless. But yeah, so this has been fantastic. I would recommend this to anybody as well. Really, if you know what you're doing and you don't screw up the Cursed Earth like I did, this probably takes like 2 hours to set up. So, not too bad. I'm going to slash home real quick.
Oh, okay.
Batman's asking how the bees are doing, Kat.
Bees are a little slow going. I've been focused on some other things. I will fly over there real fast. We can take a peek at them. Whoop. Hung up in a tree. So we've got 2 alvearies now. I am working on a 3rd alveary. I've been trying not to go too crazy on the bees because we are just about to go into HV, and that will give us access to all the electron tubes and all that stuff. So that will be really helpful with trying to like quickly make the mutations paired with the Oblivion frame. So hopefully we will start turning those out as soon as possible. And it will really help when we get the Void World as well, because I really plan on going super ham once we get the Void World.
Oh yeah, definitely. Also, Yasky, welcome. Fuel Hauler, welcome. Vanilla-wise spawners aren't affected by mob cap, but the mobs it spawns affect the cap. Adding another spawner should double the rates. Yeah, I feel like it shouldn't hit the mob cap based on how quickly they're spawning at the moment. So yeah, exactly. That's good to know. Second spawner with dirt should double. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that today. Thank you all for the info. I appreciate that. But sorry, keep going, Kat.
Oh, well, that was really all I had to say about the bees.
Okay. But really, the thing you're working on today is blood magic, right?
Yes.
It was at the very end of last stream that it was like we were a couple minutes past stopping time, and and you managed to get the altar.
Yeah, that whole like all last stream was trying to get to the blood altar, and it was just like one rabbit hole after another to get there.
Yep. Yeah, it was crazy.
We got it.
Okay, real quick. So I was just talking about it. Yo, Zero. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I think we will put a sign here.
Batman, you're so mean to Vendrake.
No, that's all her. She'll be using her own blood.
Yes.
I will not be involved.
Well,
Oh, that's not true. I probably will.
I'm wondering how far in I have to go before I can start trying to automate. Because I was doing some research before stream on best ways to like get life points. And I know there are some people that have set up like auto spawners to help generate mobs that they sacrifice. So I've got to figure out how long it'll be until I get that sacrificial dagger.
There's some specific ritual. So there's different rituals in blood magic that you have to do. It's been a long time since I've done it. And so you'd have to have the ability to do that ritual. I don't know what's required. It could be gated pretty far. It could be pretty close. Maybe somebody in the chat knows. Streamlabs, I did not tell you. I did not give you permission to do that.
Well, that's still cool that it did that.
Yeah. Learning things. Market Square.
What's funny is I actually see those notifications in chat, but I never see the notifications pop up in the stream because it's all running off of his computer, and I'm always like a couple seconds behind on what I can see on the stream. So I think that's helpful.
Okay. Well, maybe you can take my job from me and do that from now on. Well of Suffering requires either tier 3 or tier 4 blood altar. Okay.
So that is a good bit off.
Thank you, CBB.
Well, I guess I'll be getting into all the self-harm today.
Zyrith is taking a rest day. I really want to check out that mod pack that he's playing. He's got like a community server going right now. It looks fun. It's like it's like create combined with yeah, I know, create. Ha 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 ha.
I just
Uh,
I just can't help but think about Daddy Diddy now
no,
whenever
I know, right?
Create comes up.
Every time. But it's like Gregtech, create, and what is that? What is that? Terra Firmacraft, I think. Which I don't think you're familiar with that, Cat. That is
no, but just with the two that you mentioned, I'm very intrigued.
I know, right? Yeah, I've been wanting to join. You all should definitely check that out. Time to slaughter yourself. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
For blood magic, you gotta stab yourself a million times. Yeah. I know there's like some regeneration shenanigans you were gonna do. There's the bee,
Yes.
which the Imperial bee, which can give you regeneration 1. But
I can make, let's see, is it over here? I put it on the Botania tab. I can make the Fallen Canidae. I don't know if that's how you say that. But this is supposed to give regeneration 3. And I can put this over the altar and it should help with regeneration.
yeah, that
Like,
should
really
help a
help.
ton. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I made a Rune of Spring last time.
Wait, clearly Vin wants to play creative mode. What are you talking about, John? What? What did I say? I would never do that. Cat's the one you gotta watch out for.
Yeah. I'm the one that's more notorious for creative mode. But I have been doing really good this playthrough.
That region is the best. Yeah, I think it was maybe Tell who suggested
Yeah,
that
I think
initially.
I
can't
think it
remember.
was Tell that mentioned that one to us. I know John and Tell have been like great at information on blood magic stuff. Thank y'all.
For sure. So yeah, I was just putting a couple signs out. I really want to start, so this can be Market Square. I really want to start like naming our sections, kind of creating a little bit of like, I don't want to call it lore, but like some personality to this place. Like it's an actual like place with like a little bit of a history or something. Who knows?
Well, I think with how big we plan on this place getting, it'll be very helpful to be like, hey, honey, where are you? Oh, I'm in Market Square. And we know exactly where you are.
Exactly. Oh, I call anything that has create in it creative. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not a big fan, but it does look like a really interesting mod pack, so.
We tried the create once and we didn't play it for very long. But I was very curious about it.
It takes some getting used to. We'll just say that. So, I think I am going to get to it. Yeah, it's time to get this benzene set up.
We will go our opposite ways.
Theoretically, this shouldn't take too long. Because I actually have done this before. I think this is like my 3rd time doing this, 4th time doing this. Just because the setup is so good.
Ew.
What's up?
I actually don't think I can make this regeneration flower yet.
Why not?
Because I think you need a forestry tree.
Are you sure it's not just any sapling?
Well, it says forestry.
Yeah, because there's like a lot of forestry saplings, right? But maybe
okay, I see like dark oak and
yeah, I think it's just
cherry.
any sapling. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you good? I don't like Terra Firmacraft because it's hard for me. Yeah, it's definitely very different. So, Kat, if you don't know, like, it's been a long time since I touched anything with Terra Firmacraft in it. But basically, like, it changes the beginning game extremely. Like, you can't get wood the normal way. You have to worry about like thirst, I think, as well. It's like just a good way to like really shake up the early game. You have to make like a fire to like cook basic elements in. Oh. Berchacho's saying hold shift.
Yeah, I was just trying to check that. When I hold it over the sapling, it just changes based on like what it is. So like I've had Twilight come up, I've had Minecraft come up, and Natura.
Yeah.
So I think it's just any sapling.
Yeah, you should be good. Also, it's 3 a.m. I need to sleep. Yaski, I've been up since like 7 a.m. the past 3 nights in a row. It has not been fun.
Mm-mm. Ooh,
The tool
and
making in
also,
TFC gave me a headache. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just not everybody's cup of tea, right? But it is like I give them props for coming up with something different. Yo, Diddy, what up? Thank you for that raid. Appreciate it. How did your stream go? How did the bee breeding end up going? Y'all were big chilling over there. Good vibes. Hello, Minecraft people. Well, hello to you. Yeah, thankfully Terraformacraft is not like, you know, spread like a virus to every mod pack the way Create has, you know. For better or for worse. Me drunk is something different, I'll say that. You drunk is very chill. It was good vibes. I actually thought you were memeing. I didn't think you actually were. Create is the tinkers of the time. It's an interesting way of looking at that. The new TFC really hates player moving at all. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, it's probably been like 6 or 7 years since I touched anything Terraformacraft, so no is the worst. Good to know. Everything okay on your end, Kat? I know you were like trying to figure out how to. Okay.
I'm gathering materials for the Rune of Spring, and hopefully I can make it so I can make that kind of day flower.
All right, sweet.
Fingers crossed.
I always forget.
Oh gosh.
It's so hard to see the schematic unless you do the multiple layers. I should probably just do this. One at a time.
Sorry, Brochacho. All that Streamlabs like timed you out.
Wait, what? What happened?
Yeah. It said that
spamming caps. Yeah, we're trying a new Streamlabs bot. Let me go change that real quick because that's obnoxious. I'm sure it was user error. Yeah, let's turn all that stuff off. There we go. Yeah, didn't like mod acronyms. All that, you know. I think when it said number of caps, I thought it meant number of capped words, but it meant number of capped characters. So.
that's weird.
Is this 2x? I think this is 2x. Let's see. My last experience with Terraformacraft was in Terraformer Rescue. Oh, Gregtech. Oh, that's an interesting combo. Is that something you would recommend? I'm not familiar with that. It's a dead pack now. Well, yeah. The one thing about these schematics is it never, like, maybe it's because I do the rotation of it, but like it never has the orientation of these machines correct, so you kind of have to, you can't do this while brain dead. You gotta know how things go. GT6 unofficial. I can't keep all the Gregtech versions straight. I've tried. like the idea of GT6, but it doesn't play as nicely as I think it will. What about the version of Gregtech that's in like some of the new like 1.20 mod packs? Is that good? I know it's very different from what we're playing on GTNH here. Good but unstable. Like, gotcha. Okay. Pretty sure this is small pipe here. Greg himself hasn't moved past 1.7. Probably never will. Hey, 1.7 is where it's at. Well, with GTNH anyway. Actually, you know, some of my best, like, Minecraft modded memories are from 1.7. Let's see, we'll get our item type filters here for the processing of those ashes. Like so. And I should probably already go ahead and do the config on this because I will forget if I don't do it now. Look back fondly on 1.7, like one do my marriage. Yeah, I think it was like, I don't remember if Kat and I were dating or if we had just gotten married, but we did a like Project Ozone 2 and
I don't
Infinity.
think I actually started playing until we got married.
That could be, yeah. I was like, okay, I've got her locked in now. Now I can introduce her to Minecraft. All right, sweet.
You can't escape now.
There's Minecraft after 1.7? Exactly.
You stupid sheep, go away.
I'm very curious about supersymmetry. I hope it's more than just a meme mod pack. I really don't know a lot about it other than watching Regian's videos, which make it sound like a total meme, right? But I hope it's more than that. I know it's like probably still in alpha, right? Supposed to be super chemically accurate. Yeah, that's the impression that I got as well. Yeah. A good meme pack. Do those two words go together? Maybe they do. Oh god, which... Hold on. Okay, yeah, this one is the advanced. And then this one is the LV. Yeah. Our super tank. And fluid output on both of these, because both of these produce oxygen. Which kind of makes things a meme because of how obnoxious things can be. Yeah, I mean, like, you know. It's like when you try to make a video game in general, like, too realistic. There's a certain point at which, you know, realism sucks, right? There's from devs who don't play test. Well, yeah, if you don't play test it, that's kind of a problem, right? Oh, there's going to be a Sky Factory 5?
We played Sky Factory.
Yeah, we did. Wait, was there a Sky Factory 4? And I just didn't know it? I really haven't been keeping up. Once GTNH enters the bloodstream, it's just like everything else just kind of fades out of existence.
Yeah, you've tried like starting other like mod packs, and then you come right back to GTNH.
Yeah, I'm like, this mod pack sucks, man.
Like we tried all the mods 8 kind of recently.
We did?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, well,
I saw it in my Discord channels list, and I was like, oh yeah, we did do that just a little bit ago.
I love that. I don't even remember.
It obviously didn't leave that much of an impression.
Apparently, yeah.
No, I thought it was kind of cool though. But Greg is its own special little beast.
Yeah, bro, Chacha, I heard you talking about that pack in, I think it was Diddy's stream the other day. What's the name of that pack? Sky Factory 4 was the Idle Clicker theme pack. Maybe I did play 4. Actually, I think I did. It was very different. I feel like there wasn't another mod pack like it. Mega. Okay, cool. Also, welcome, Canary. Enjoy your hardcore run. Whenever I do a hardcore run, I just end up... I die, and then I'm like, well, I don't want to quit now. And then I just keep going anyway. And I'm like, well, that was a sham, wasn't it? There is this content creator. He got Stargate and just started another season of NH. Yeah, who could that be? Can't imagine. Yeah, that's how you know. That's how you know you're hooked.
Yeah. Like, oh, we got Stargate. Oh, time to start over.
Hold up. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I love CarX82. Definitely admire his dedication. Hardcore helps me learn the early game quickly. Yeah, I can definitely see that, yeah. Early game in GTNH is fantastic. Okay, what else we got? We got a generator here. We got a generator over here. The only problem with this setup that Metis came up with is fantastic, but the more you add to it, the laggier your frames get. And so I don't know how far we're going to take this setup. Like the moment that I can switch over to like the industrial coke oven and like GT++ centrifuge and all that stuff, we will definitely be doing that. The hardest part about the centrifuge, you want to get nitrogen, but you need that like air intake thing. Like maybe there's another way to do it. There's probably another way to get nitrogen other than using this. I always fast track to this, but you need IV circuits, IV input hatch, IV fluid regulator. This is stuff we're not going to get to for a long time. So I think we're going to have to go a different route. Vin, have you seen Neurotic Goose? No, I don't know what that is. Pretty sure by the time I finish playing New Horizons for whatever reason, the pack will be totally different and replayable. And yeah, that's what I was thinking with CarX's playthrough. I was like, it's going to feel like kind of a different game to him. Not only because he hasn't like done, you know, that part of the game in like what, over 2 years or something, but because yeah, a lot of stuff has changed. I think we have everything here. Compressor should have input filter enabled. I forget why you need to do this, but isn't it shift right click? Yeah, there we go. Funny British dude. Yeah, no, I'm not familiar. Oh, you know, I just started watching that Garden of Grind run. Who is it that's doing that right now on YouTube? I saw the first video. It had like 66,000 views or something like that. That has been very interesting to watch. And I don't know if I'm ready for that level of masochism yet. But in a way, it does kind of look fun. I am curious to try that one day. Yeah, we'll see.
I'm sure that day will come.
They're not kidding when they say grind. by the way. So anybody who thinks that a normal GTNH run is a grind, ooh, you're in for a real treat. Started as well, it's hilarious. Yeah, if you have the patience, or like, you know, you got some good second monitor content while you're doing it, I could definitely see it being like kind of chill in a good way.
John's asking what you're building.
What am I building? Or no, that's Sean, yeah. I am building the Shadowvex / Metis's Benzene setup. So in the end, the sort of like beginning stages looks like this before you kind of, you know, expand it out some. I love this schematic. Anything else that I've ever tried to do with like early Benzene just pales in comparison to this. So. Oh man, old school RuneScape. I have yet to try that. Kind of afraid what it would do to my life. Let's see. Yep, building the Benzene. Yep. Let's see. Check in with Kat. What are you up to? You still working on that that regen flower?
I've got the flower.
Oh, you got it. Nice.
Good. Now I'm trying to collect some rotten flesh to go get some of these coagulated blood things.
Sorry, what things?
Coagulated blood. Supposedly I have to put it in the... Oh gosh, the thunder's crazy.
Oh yeah, storms have been crazy here tonight. In fact, I need to go check on the garage and make sure it's not flooding again. Just a minute.
Well, so I am trying to put some rotten flesh into the smeltery to get blood that I can use in this crafting recipe. I can make the sacrificial knife so I can start my self-harm. Hey, Toriad.
Yeah, what up, Tell?
Oh, it's almost night.
Yeah, you just can't wait for the self-harm, can you?
I love it.
Wow.
Oh, look at what he did. He finally did the windmill over here.
The Bartworks windmill. It found its new home.
We found the perfect spot so it stays hidden, but it works and it's right next to the kitchen.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to add a couple cobwebs to it.
Why do you want to add cobwebs?
Because it's funny. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Because we're never going to use it.
Yeah. Probably not. But it's fun. How much did I need of this?
All right. Next layer. Oh, one of the amazing byproducts of this whole system that I'm building is oxygen, because we've been pretty low on oxygen. We're doing like the electrolyzed water electrolysis, and that's like our only source of it right now. So this is going to be a really nice boon for that.
John says because mothballs aren't in the game.
Yeah, right. Yeah, anybody who's never seen this setup or never tried it before would very highly recommend. Probably find it on Threefold's Discord. Input priority on O2 tank and conduits needs to be lowered. Oh, this is always the part that kind of trips me up. I think we disconnect those. Jeez, that thunder's crazy. Oh,
Yeah.
oh my god. Okay, we put our fluid extractors here. Even though it's inefficient, like just to save on FPS, I do end up like, you know, if you look at the later versions of this, you end up having like tens and tens and tens of LV machines going. And while that is definitely more energy efficient to do that, it also like really hurts the FPS. So I moved to like, you know, advanced or even HV. I found that the worst offender, at least in my experience, was the fluid extractors. So eventually, you know, you'll end up like with 20 fluid extractors here, and then I just end up replacing them with like 4 HV instead of all those LV. It helps. Renewable resources? Ew. Yeah. We love our renewable resources here. Why not have it autoplay? Say, Orbital. It doesn't place things in the correct orientation a vast majority of the time. It's really bad with like the machines. Also, if you rotate it like I did, the default orientation of this stuff is wrong in a lot of cases. So yeah, I would love to just use the painter function. That would be that would be amazing. But
John lurk time. Well, enjoy your nap,
yeah,
John.
Enjoy that nap. I wish I could have napped today. I tried.
Several times.
Yeah. We also have the diesel going, by the way, Blue Canary. We're not giving up on that yet. In fact, we may cetane boost that as well. I kind of like having multiple energy sources. It can be a little complicated, especially when you're like running the pipes and stuff, but that crazy wind where I live last 3 nights, ooh. Not cool.
The weather that's been moving through the states lately has been insane.
If there's a slight breeze here, the power flickers. So we're lucky to be online right now.
Yeah, we were not sure if we were even going to be able to stream tonight because the weather was just so bad. The power kept going off. Like, what, maybe an hour before stream?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I do need a small pipe here. 1.4 million liters of O2 and hydro. But I don't void anything. Yeah, that's always like the mantra of a lot of people who play this pack is, you know, don't void anything. Which, you know, it's not a universal truth, but you know, you're going to need that later is basically the idea. And it's true. Okay, I think I barely had enough item conduit. I think we're good. Popcorn that could possibly use as fuel. You can use a lot of things in this game for fuel. I know at the Druid Skeleton Farm I was going to use like these... Are they Thaumcraft shards or something? I was going to try to use those as fuel eventually. That should be fun.
Solriad's like, stone dust can go to the void.
I've actually already started throwing that away too. I used to always save it all, and then yeah, I just never had a use for it. So I know you need it for mining fluid, but by that point you've got so much that whatever. It doesn't even matter. I void everything. It's either that or dump it in a chest I'll never find again. Yeah, we've got a lot of drop-off chests with garbage we're never going to use, right? But then again, you never know. I know in this particular playthrough, we've used some things that I thought would have been useless. What was that weird fluid pump I was using in the nether earlier?
Oh yeah, I don't remember.
You know what
We've
I'm
never
talking
used
about
that
though, right?
before. Yeah.
Yeah, it was this thing. This good old Bartworks at it again. So I was looking for a way to get water in the nether, and as long as you can provide this a fuel source like charcoal or wood or something, it will give you water, even in the nether, which is very cool. I ended up not needing that in the end, but neat little things that you learn like that.
Oh.
And let's see, let's put down our drawers. We excised all bar works from Mega. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to throw too much shade at it, right? I know I haven't gotten to any of that, what is it, like the biolab type stuff? Isn't some of that Bartworks? I've never touched that stuff before, but we definitely will this time. Hit on Bart to his face about his code. Well, you know.
The Thaumcraft research is about to begin.
Oh God, how much? Are you going to be getting a bunch of warp here, or?
The knife, the sacrificial knife doesn't have warp, but
Okay.
this weak orb does.
And there's definitely no getting around that.
Yeah. Gotta do it. Thankfully, I updated our Thaumcraft research cheat sheet, so this should go quick.
I introduced Kat to that note-taking app called Obsidian. If anybody's never tried that before, that's a fantastic app, by the way. Just very easy to organize stuff in that. And ever since I showed her that, she's been like putting all this kind of Minecraft stuff in there. Which it's great for that.
I have real problems.
Oh, that's not a problem.
He makes fun of me because I'm like a spreadsheet person. I'd make spreadsheets for just about everything. And I was joking the other day. I was like, I need to make a spreadsheet to help me keep track of like bee stuff and mutations and everything. And sure enough, I'd already made one back one of our last playthroughs of GTNH.
Yep, there you go.
So then I started converting it to this new note app earlier today.
Oh God, I've connected these pipes wrong. We'll figure it out later. That's fine. Let's see. I'm not going to do that redstone garbage. Oh, we do need
That redstone garbage.
more conduit. Who needs redstone? All right. I think this is a small pot and pipe. Yeah. Pot and potent.
Ooh.
And I think these need the 2x. Yeah. Bart isn't part of the Minecraft modding scene anymore? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's good to know. Do you have a spreadsheet to keep track of your spreadsheets? That's a good question. I think she does need that, actually.
Don't tempt me. I know there are times where like I'll include like links and things that will open up other documents and other things that I work on. I go a little crazy with that stuff.
Hey, it's better than the opposite.
I think it's all my like office management stuff like
Yeah.
coming to rear its head.
That emote isn't active. Yeah, we're still working on the emote stuff, but yeah, if anybody's on our Discord and didn't see, we did post our cat's first finished emote for our channel. She's making all of them from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan.
I'm glad you like.
No, I'm probably required to say that, but I do actually mean it. So.
Yeah, I hope you genuinely actually do
I
like
do,
it.
I do. Yeah. No, you know I'll critique something if I don't like it. I need redstone. My tools are slow and oh my goodness. Getting your first redstone on the Tinker's tools is such a good moment. Okay, I think that's all that part. By the way, I heard the warp sound, I think.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Didn't you just gain some more warp, right?
Yep.
Yep. There it is.
Where is it hiding in this chest? Oh, snap.
Your first prick. Oh.
It'll only hurt for a second.
I remember one time when I was a kid, they wanted to draw blood from my tip of my finger.
That's the worst.
I was just like, why? Why didn't they just take it from my arm? I don't know. But I think I literally threw up. It was just the worst. I've never had blood drawn that way since. Like, I don't understand why any doctor would ever do that. I'm sure there's a reason. I just don't understand.
Yeah, that's a terrible spot. Tell I am at 9 warp.
Not too bad, actually.
Not terrible, but I'm sure by the end of this episode, we will we'll be gaining quite a few more.
You think it's gonna be that much, really?
I mean, when I was looking at it just a second ago, it looked like blood magic stuff had a good bit. But I don't know what all else I need on here today.
Then you have mastered the gentle nudge in another direction when you don't like something. That is a skill. That's a definite skill you gotta master.
I wouldn't say you're like gentle with it. You're just like, I don't like that.
I don't like that. Yeah, I'm probably actually not gentle at all. I think you're right. Whoops.
Well, at least you're good at communicating. You can say that.
What is the blueprint thing? Volans, are you talking about the thing I'm working on right now? This is for benzene. So there'd be a power lines up in here, and then all these other LV machines to help process it. Benzene's going to be like our new main fuel source. We'll still use other sources, but... and this is a schematic from the Shadow of X / Metis. Threefold used the same schematic on his Season 2 playthrough. It is very, very, very good. I would highly recommend it. Any other benzene setup I've ever tried or tried to come up with myself, like, there's nothing in comparison to this. I have a chronic clotting disorder. I have to take blood thinners. Oh man, just have to get my finger
really
poked every
sucks.
week. I am like afraid of ever getting something like that because I, partly play piano for a living.
Yeah.
And that would really suck.
I mean, it's so crazy. It's like I have 3 blood clotting disorders.
Yeah.
But they're not like super concerned about it. They're like, oh, well, we don't really need to put you on blood thinners just yet. Just take like some, like, what is it? Aleve, or I always get these mixed up. The one, it's like
baby
a
aspirin or whatever.
Yes, the baby aspirin. Thank you.
Like, okay.
So that's all they want me to do right now, and I just have to go in like every couple months to go get my clotting check. But like every time I go in, they're like, "Oh, you show that you've got a blood clot somewhere," and they do all the imaging and they can't find it anywhere. So they're like, "Well, we don't know."
Always comforting. Yeah.
Oh, it's so comforting.
Yes. Capillary blood is slightly different from vein or artery blood. Okay, I actually didn't know that. Ibuprofen or aspirin. Yeah, baby aspirin. Yeah.
I don't know why I always forget the name of it. I just know the bottle.
Oh, so Volans, like the nice thing about this system is, first of all, you're using a bunch of LV machines, and it's very tightly compacted, and you also get some nice byproducts from this. But it's all in one chunk, right? So that's nice. But the nice thing about this is that it's scalable. So now that can have some FPS issues the more LV machines you put, but highly scalable, highly efficient, I would say, are the two best parts about this setup. Been hospitalized twice with full-on blood clots. Oof. Pulmonary embolisms. Yeah. Clots are no joke.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, that is very scary tell. I'm glad that everything worked out well with those.
Yeah, for sure. Oh god, okay. So this schematic also includes a multi-block air filter, but we're playing with pollution off, so I'm gonna ignore that part. Then you've got pyrolyzed oven here. I guess I should go ahead and start putting those blocks in. Now this is another instance where the schematics kind of screwing things up, but I'm pretty sure the energy acceptors go there. Or energy hatches. There we go.
Gotta get my health up as much as possible real fast before I start the cutting.
Oh, I thought you already started.
Oh no,
Oh,
I had to get things together. Now I will. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Did you cut too early?
Oh no, I right clicked the altar and it put the knife in the altar.
Oh god. Let's see.
Dude, seriously? How do I get that out?
Oh, you didn't realize schematics were a thing? Oh yeah, schematics are. I think the mod is technically called Schematica in here. It is really, really good. I literally used this for building this whole market square, or at least finishing it off, like the ceiling and everything. I could have done this in survival. I just hate the limitations of like experimenting with your building in survival. I find it quicker to come up with concepts in creative, and then you can use the schematic mod to literally like use the printer function and like paste a lot of stuff. Now, it won't paste microblocks. It will often paste things like stairs in the wrong orientation. So there's a lot of limitations to it as well, but Schematica is a very powerful mod still. That'll help me with so much. Everything I do is so ugly. I definitely understand where you're coming from. Yeah, there's like there's like 3 important keybinds. If you just look up Schematica, there's like load schematic, save schematic, manipulate schematic. So if you want to make the schematic, so you've got this shortcut. It's basically, kind of like with world edit and other stuff, you do like in an XYZ plane, you just, do a red point and then do a blue point and then it'll get everything in between, right? And then you've got like a little schematic folder. And I think they're literally like, the file name is like .schematic. So it's very cool. Doing Canthal to start with, yeah. I guess because I mean, that's what the schematic says. I could use Upernickel, but Canthal at this point for us is pretty cheap, so I had no problem using that.
So you want to hear something funny? I made that Canada floating flower, right? That has the regen 3.
Uh-huh.
And I forgot to place it above the altar before I started cutting myself.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You spent all that time doing that.
But now it's there.
Yeah. Now you're good to go. You're giving it doesn't it require mana?
Does it require mana?
Pretty sure. I don't think it requires much. And I think that was like one of the questions I had about it previously. And so like the limited mana cost was a really nice thing about it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
And I might need to move it up a block.
So what I would recommend is putting a mana pool there near it and just using one of those mana tablets to just transfer some mana over here to it. And then you should be good for a while.
Mana tablets. I don't think we've made one of those yet, have we?
You might not have. I'm assuming that they're craftable right now. It does use tiny bit of mana, yeah. Tal says you may need to move it up one block.
Let's see. Bring out some dirt.
Yeah, this is very new to both of us.
I'm still really excited about this, Tel. Like, this was a really cool thing to tell me about. What? Let's see.
Yeah, the bees are very close to their volants. And yeah, I think Kat has already made a begonia, right?
Yeah, I've already made the begonia. You know, that would be really handy to bring a begonia over here.
Might as well, yeah. Throw drones near it, you get mana. Yep, exactly. Yeah. I think we learned about the begonia recently. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it wasn't until this playthrough that we like really messed with it. Yeah, I have like a whole filing cabinet full of like drones that I don't use. They're perfect to feed to the begonia.
One thing I'm looking forward to, updating to 2.6, is never having to worry about like too many filing cabinets full of stuff in one chunk.
Yes. I know that's something I have been worrying about over by the IC2 crops.
I mean, I don't think you're close to like it being a problem yet, but yeah, it definitely could be. Oh, and so I think these signs are no longer relevant because now you've got this stuff was really important before you had these different voiding modes on all the GT multi-blocks, but now you've got this, and so you can just avoid nothing by default, which is super nice. That was one of the best quality of life things that they ever put in this pack. Is suddenly the multi-blocks don't void everything by default. Because you always had to work around that.
I remember how much that frustrated you.
So many like machine controller covers and fluid detector covers, and it was kind of silly to have to do all that. Hey Cole, what up? Welcome, welcome. You just use mana tablet to transfer mana. Yeah, if it uses very little mana, then yeah, the tablet should be sufficient. But, thematically having a begonia would be nice. Just a mana pearl and some living rock. Oh yeah, that's super easy then. Had you looked up the recipe for the mana tablet yet?
Yeah, I just saved it
Okay.
a second ago. I'm about to go make it.
Nice.
This is done by now.
Super easy. Let's see here. We're getting pretty close to finishing the basics of this schematic. It's awesome. I'm going to have to shift right click a ton of these pipes, but we're getting there. Delete any seeds that have resistance, so my IC2 garden is low on extra seeds. Yeah, and I think right now we've got a bunch of seeds going that have like 2 and 3 resistance.
It's like, I honestly have not been paying attention.
Yeah.
Because like we weren't really going to be really focusing on the stats until we got to the void world, but when we get the robot and everything.
It's just kind of
That's
annoying to have to deal with initially, like, but yeah, we'll get there. We'll fix them. Okay, last layer. Now it has the... I actually need to look at the Pyrolyze Oven controller. Do these input hatches have to be on the top? They do. Okay. Yeah. I had a feeling. That's fine. Our wood supply is actually going to be coming from like across this hallway here. Underground. Oh. But that's okay. A muffler hatch. Ooh. Input hatch. Input bus. No, that's not right. Get back here. And boom. Give it a little repair. And we got a working Pyrolyze oven. I am going to have to prime the system with some benzene, but I think we do have some. Actually, it does look like I'm missing a gas turbine. Yep. And here. And these can be a real pain to hook up. Especially when you get more of these guys in here. It can be really hard to reach some of these things. Yeah, I don't even know if we ever showed the advanced coke oven that I ended up putting over there, did we?
I don't remember.
Yeah, if you're ever relying on Endoflames a ton, the advanced coke oven is really, really nice for getting just a bunch of easy charcoal for that.
Back of the warp.
Oh, I hear it. Beautiful spot. Yeah, this biome is amazing. I'm pretty sure, Kat, you wanted this biome specifically, like before we even started.
Yeah.
That's why I searched for one.
Like last time we played, we were in like some kind of magic forest.
It was a magical woods biome or magical forest, whatever that thing's called. Which is nice.
It was so nice. Except for all the hobgoblins.
Oh my god, the hobgoblins were everywhere. I think they were multiplying. I went on a killing spree. They kept coming back.
I mean, they will just like all go into your house. You can't just put like regular doors on.
Yeah, thankfully they don't
They're
go
crazy.
through the architect or not the architect, the carpenter garage door. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was a huge pain.
I really love that carpenter garage door.
Yeah, those are really cool. Carpenters, I'm pretty sure that's a pretty old mod. I remember using it a long time ago. Kind of like a go-to. Goodness. Okay. Keep getting stuck over here. Gosh.
Oh no. Tell has a problem with the roasters. The ones that make the poppies go everywhere.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I actually did a single player world. Because I think it was like what Exe originally did a hardcore run on that seed. And then he showed the seed in like I think his first video, and I saw it and I was like, oh, I want to do a world here. So I did a single player world. And the next thing I knew, the Hive was starting their world in that same seed. And so I'm all too familiar with the rooster problem. Who was it? Somebody was in here the other day saying they loved them. I was like, they were like free dye, and I was just like, oh, it's like free garbage in my inventory every time I move around.
I mean, it can be cool, but it's also very obnoxious because of how much they put down.
Yeah. Eggs, feathers, rose red.
Yes. I mean, I get annoyed just walking over by our animal pen with the chickens over there. So you always get a ton of eggs and feathers, and we don't even have that many chickens there.
Yeah, they stack up pretty quickly.
Tells us as soon as I clear the cluck, out comes the crossbow.
Yeah, exactly. And they always come back too. You can never get rid of them all. Okay, we're getting there. I've been shift right clicking away. Click, click, click. Everybody else like this sound? I hope you do.
Hop in and see how you're looking.
Oh, actually,
Coming along.
yeah, I think we're actually done. Okay. Probably just have a couple of little technical settings and issues to sort out. The one big thing that we do still need to do is we've got our wood over here. And I do need a way of getting that over there. I think I might run a separate pipe. Yeah, I do have all this electrum item pipe. Let me go make an MV conveyor belt. Like so. Not the threefold lag machine. Oh yeah. Oh, it's happening, Tempers. The way I've counteracted that in the past is it was the fluid extractors, I think, that were the biggest offenders. Or at least that was my educated guess. And so I end up just like taking out a bunch of the LVs and just replacing them with a couple of HVs later on, which did help. Obviously it's less efficient, but it was a way kind of around that. But don't worry, we'll replace this with GT++ machines ASAP. Okay. I think... Yeah, so this is going to our Botania setup here, our advanced coke oven here. And I don't really want to pull off the same thing. I think we're just going to come around the back here. Yeah. God, I'm out of flight juice.
Uh-oh.
Oh. The eggs I used to stockpile for something in GT5. I forget what. Huh. I would love it to, like, use the eggs for something useful. Wish you the best. Well, thank you. Now, we'll make sure that it's not a nightmare. Like, yeah. If anything, we might, like, you know, if it ends up being that bad, we'll run it off stream and then, like, turn it off whenever the stream's on. Just to make sure it doesn't bother you guys. I don't think, you know, on my computer anyway, I never dipped below 60 when that thing was on. Like, you know, with max machines. But the problem was you would get all this like weird micro stutter in the frames. So even if I was running at like 90 frames per second, I would still feel sluggish anyway. So it's definitely a good warning to anybody who wants to try that, but I still think it's worth setting up at least the initial stages of it. Maybe, you know, a little bit of expansion to it. It doesn't start becoming a problem until you have like 30 plus LV machines on it. Okay, before I run any more of this, let's go ahead and run our... get our tunnel going here. Would normally sit at like 200 FPS. Oh, you went down to 60 to 80? Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, the micro stutters are the worst part. Yeah, definitely. Diddy just did some heresy. Oh god.
What did you do?
Did you play Create? There's no way. Actually, where the heck am I gonna...
Oh.
You actually did for a TikTok. That should be a good one. Oh, I forgot to hook up the rest of this. Our nitrogen. There we go. Step aside, bees. Now that would be actual heresy. Okay, yeah, we'll check it out.
Yeah, that'd be crazy if he ever gave up bees, especially for Create.
That's never happening.
Oh, I know.
Okay, how do I get... maybe we just run a little 3x1 tunnel over here. Yeah. How's the mana set up for the regen flower going?
Oh, it's doing something.
What does that mean?
It's just a very special little setup.
As long as it works. To invert my OBS to record and... Oh god. Yeah, no, I feel like vertical videos are a blight on the earth. And whoever started that trend, well, they need to answer for it.
You are so funny. I don't mind the vertical videos.
Don't say that.
Oh, that's the truth. All right.
It's gonna... Oh, great. Perfect. It's like a much longer distance than I thought. Definitely looking forward to applied energistics.
Yes, it's gonna be so good.
Situations like this.
See you later, Berchacho.
Enjoy. Have a good night. I think this has been like the most tedious part of the whole design here. I was not expecting. Actually, we should be able to come up right here. Let's do this. Actually, it said any top layer, right? So this should theoretically work, right? Like a item input right there. Well, let's double check. Incomplete structure. Really?
Uh-oh.
Really? You're not going to work with that there? Well. That's fine. We'll put it right there. Okay. Double check it. Yep. So that's so weird. It has to be within that little 3x3 area. Can't be on the edges. Okay. My favorite part about the GT item pipes is you don't have to shift right click the arrows on them. I've definitely had enough of that for one day.
Huh.
All right, there we go. Perfect. Go ahead and fill this back up. Okay. That should be fine. How's it going, Kat?
Doing good. I accidentally messed up my pumpkin farm.
Your pumpkin farm?
Yeah,
What'd
I
you do to
trampled
it?
stuff. Trying to fix it really fast.
I've never played Maple Story before, Tempers. I've seen questionable things about the monetization of that game. But I know it's probably got a lot of nostalgia for people.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's pretty old. I don't even know how to describe that game. Kind of like an RPG, maybe, if I'm remembering correctly. It was like 2D. Kind of like 2D, like animated sprites, I think. Game has kind of gone to hell now. It used to be such a great game. Yeah, I wish I'd at least tried it way back when. That's the problem with games like that. They get handed off to other companies and then they just monetize the shit out of them. Okay. Enable round robin on O2 tank extract. Right, the empty cells that come from here, and then they go back into here. Okay. So round robin. And we'll insert on blue. Extract on blue. Round robin enabled, right? And then as far as the centrifuges go, an extract on brown. Actually, no. An extract on brown from the compressors up to the centrifuges. And then I forget, can we just extract them like a different color there, like a third color? Enable round robin on tank extract, not centrifuges. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here, but we'll play around with it. Nexon is such a scummy yeah, it's like these companies that just buy up all these pay to win things. Top 10 played MMOs. That's crazy that it's like still pretty far up there. Okay, so we do need to, oops. That's fine. Do need to supply these with empty cells. And then let's see. Output is facing up on the centrifuges. Our nitrogen will go in here. And yeah, oxygen cells will go here, then they'll pump back out. Round robin style to the compressors. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Anything else we need to look at? Oh, we are going to have to figure out the, yeah, we're going to have to figure out these item filters a little bit later. Once we start centrifuging some ashes. Speaking of the ashes are, let me go actually grab an ash. So we can lock this drawer. Ooh, also I did get some firestone off stream. Thanks,
that was fun.
Thanks to the fire resistance from the adventure backpack.
Too bad the rest of the base wasn't fire resistant.
We started a couple fires, you know. It was fine. It was fine.
It wasn't the entire base.
Kat totally got me too. While that was happening, she went over to this creeper and started hitting that, and I was just like, oh my god, what blew up? At the same time there were fires. That was extremely well timed.
Well,
Props.
he kept thinking that he heard explosions, so I was like, oh, well, let's just go ahead and give you some explosions. You're welcome.
All I have to say is well played. You know, what else can I say? Did you set the entire base on fire? Well, we are a little bit cheaty. We do have fire tick set to off because we build with so much wood, and you know what? I don't want hours and hours of work destroyed. So
yeah, that'd be beyond depressing.
We do allow ourselves that luxury. Oh yeah, I was getting ashes. Here we go. I need to start using that T functionality still. I keep forgetting about it.
You should. I use it all the time.
It's pretty handy, yeah. Okay. So we got ashes here. Yeah, we can extract on brown. That's fine. Actually, no, because we're getting charcoal from here first. That's right. Let's do light gray extract. And we do want that on round robin as well. And then we want light gray insert on each of our fluid extractors. Like so. And then we get ashes from these. And that's what goes into the drawer here. So we'll extract on brown for the ashes. And then from the drawer, we can extract on red, round robin that as well. And then those will go into the centrifuges here.
Hey, Evil. Thank you for the raid.
Oh, what up,
Thank you for joining
Evil?
us.
Appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. How was your stream? Hope you had a good one, Evil. Are you playing some GTNH? Let's see. So we do insert red. Insert red. And then we need to extract from these centrifuges. Do that on like yellow, let's say. Playing an RPG pack someone told you about. Interesting. Oh, what was the name of the pack? Don't mind me asking. I've never played any of those, like, if you're talking about Minecraft RPG pack, I've never played any of those before. But I have been interested to do that sometime.
I've seen some pretty cool ones.
Yeah.
You know, go figure. I'm into all the magic stuff, and I've seen this one that's supposed to be all about magic themed. And they've got some, like, one had a lot of like Lord of the Ring references. So I totally thought of you when I saw that one.
You know, it is time to watch Lord of the Rings again. It's been way too long.
Dominance 2. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one, but we should check out what that one's about.
For sure.
Are you enjoying it so far, Evil?
Conduit probe saving us time once again, by the way. I think it's totally worth making. You let the dog out get some food. Oh, right on. Well, thanks for the lurk. Hope you enjoy your evening. Flash day. Don't need one there. Centrifuges must not face conduits or it won't, yeah. Pretty sure these are facing, let's see, facing north. Facing north, yep. Okay, yeah, we're good on that. Yeah, the only thing I need to do is set these item filters. Actually, I don't think I set the other one. I did set that one to 35, but this one needs to be set to 6. So we shift right click, right? Or do I have to be facing the output? Has to be facing the output. Okay. We can actually just, without shift, we can just right click and set stack size to 6. Perfect. Only RPG pack I ever enjoyed is Vault Hunters. I haven't heard of that one either. Yeah.
Oh, I've heard of that
have?
one.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people talking about that one. Aren't the haven't some of the, oh my goodness, the Hermitcraft players, haven't some of them been doing the Vault Hunter stuff?
Maybe. I do not know. And thank you, Cole. If you're talking about the Benzene setup anyway, I'm not sure if that's what you're referring to, but if you are, the schematic definitely makes it 10 times easier. That's for sure. And the fact that I've literally done this before definitely helps a lot. And on Kat's end, she's more
Research and
research.
fool.
Yeah. Hey, if you're doing the magic mods, that's where half your time goes, right?
along with my sanity.
Well, Greg took that a long time ago, so that's okay.
True. Very true.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I can just drag these in here. So we want banded iron and phosphorus pentoxide at 35. Banded iron. And then the others go in this item filter, which I need to make sure is pointing the right way again. So quicklime, potash, magnesia, and soda ash.
Okay, I thought I remembered that, Tempers. He says that
Oh, wow. Okay.
Iskall 85, the hermit, is the one that made the pack. And a good majority of the hermits did like a 3-month thing of Vault Hunters after that last season.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're right.
I can remember things.
I should go back and watch that sometime. Yeah. On a little bit of an ad break right now.
Okie dokie.
For anybody who's still listening, all I need to do is import here. And then we should be getting wood. Our Powerlize oven. Fantastic. And then, Kat, did you ever complete, there was like a quest that gave benzene cells. Did you ever complete that?
I might have and might have chosen
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I
a loot bag.
let me see if I can it is under how to generate power, that section of the quest book.
How to generate power.
It's the quest that is the Church of Benzene's Holy Altar.
I did not claim
Okay,
that.
I'm
so
gonna come get it from you real quick then.
okie dokie.
I could use that benzene to jumpstart.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Enjoy.
Thank you. All right. Welcome back, everyone. So I just got the wood hooked up to the Pyrolyze oven, so we're good to go in that front. And I do have some benzene cells to kind of, we got this as a quest reward. So I think I should be able to jumpstart this system, and hopefully it'll be enough to get everything going. There's one other thing that I need to do that I did forget, and that is the circuit number. And I believe it is circuit 10. Let's see. Yeah, we're using nitrogen, so... Oh, no, not like that. There we go. Yeah, circuit 10. That's the one we want. And the other one is turning wood tar into benzene, which is circuit 3. Okay. 2, 3.
Diddy says, what do you call that thingy that's like a red circle with a line through a word? I can't think of it, and I need to find a tutorial for it. I'm not sure what red thingy you're talking about.
Maybe somebody else in the chat knows. Circle with a line through it.
Like, where do you see that? Normally, that'll help me figure out what you're talking about.
Okay, let's put a little benzene for our distillery. Also going to need a good amount of benzene to start producing nitrogen. So let's, we'll start with 4. Each of these. Word, it's canceled out, but instead of just an X, it's a red circle outlining the word. It's like one cross section braced through the middle of the word. Like a no enter type thing. That's so crazy. That's not ringing a bell with me at all. I don't even know if I've ever seen that before.
Well, I know what he's talking about,
You
but
do?
like,
Okay.
and I know if I like drew this out and showed you, you'd be like, oh, that thing. But
Okay.
are you saying it's a thing in Minecraft?
Let's get a little benzene in these guys as well.
Oh, um, hmm.
Say it didn't sound like Minecraft. Okay, I think
It's technically called, I guess, like a prohibited emoji is what it's saying online when I look it up. But it's like a
oh
prohibition sign.
yeah, I Sean spelled it out for me perfectly. Now I know what we're talking about. Yeah, prohibition sign. That sounds like a word for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. These make nitrogen.
Oh, that's easy to do on Photoshop. You just get the shape tools and do the circle and then use the line tool.
Yeah, it should be easy.
I know I say it's easy, but I know I've got a lot of experience with Photoshop. I know people that aren't that familiar with it are probably like, what?
You could do that shit in Paint too.
Yeah, you can. Totally. Oh, don't feel bad. Like seriously, and Photoshop has such a learning curve.
Very true.
Like
Actually, like I used to be a real pro at it, like before you and I even met, Kat. And now it's
really,
just like, I don't know, it's changed so much.
yeah, it really has. But that's one thing that I do with my work is I make tutorials for like Photoshop. And that's what I spent most of this week doing is tutorials for Photoshop. And even though I try to make it as like informative as possible, like I guess this might be a bad way to say it, but like idiot proof as possible, I still get contacted by people all the time. Like, oh, well, how do you do this? How do you do that? And I'm just like, okay, well, I guess it wasn't like that idiot proof yet. So don't feel bad. Like even when you baby step stuff for people, they just is Photoshop is not best for like beginner users.
Speaking of being an idiot,
Oh no,
apparently
baby.
that's me.
What did you do?
I forget how I like prevent. So it's putting empty cells inside this oxygen super tank as well. Right, because when you process this compressed air, it gives you an oxygen cell, but then it also gives you empty cells. It's like, well, how do I make the empty cells go in? I guess you could like, I think that was the reason I made this the same. You make this blue as well, and then I think you give these higher priority. Which theoretically works as long as there's some empty cells in here. Let's see. Yeah, extract on blue, give that higher priority.
Valence asked
There
what's the nitrogen for?
The nitrogen is very integral to the process. It is for making the wood tar and the charcoal in the pyrolyzed oven. So if I look at the recipe for wood tar, you can do this without the nitrogen, right? So if you look at the usage, it's 32 seconds at 64 EU per tick. However, if I go to circuit 10, which includes the nitrogen, it is a slightly larger usage, but you get it in literally half the time, which is absolutely key to like this basically keeping up with demand. So if you didn't have the nitrogen, this would be way too slow. So, and it does actually end up using less energy, 10,000 EU less as well. So it actually is energy efficient as well. So yeah, 25% less energy half the time. Yeah. Does require more EU per tick during that time though, which means that you need to make sure that you have let's see, 96. 32 times 3 would be 96. So I guess you actually technically could run this on 3 amps of LV, but I've got the 4th gas turbine just for good measure, I guess. So yeah. And let's see. We are getting nitrogen, right? Yeah. Already got 16,000 liters. So I believe I can turn this on. Yep. There we go. Charcoal and wood tar. And hopefully I configured these pipes correctly. Oh, I did not configure these pipes. There we go. And so, yeah, there we go. We're already getting the wood tar. Already being processed through the advanced distillery. Already getting benzene. Boom. First benzene. And so then I've got a whole pipe network. So everything's running off of gas turbines, which means that this system is going to power itself, right? So if I do fluid auto output, there we go. And it's going to slowly fill in these different places. Now I do have to make sure that it's like everything's being filled up properly, especially here at the pyrolyze oven. In fact, actually may turn off this auto output at first and manually fill these in with benzene just to make sure that the system doesn't stop running. But I'm pretty sure that, I mean, our tree farm's been running for a very long time. We've got 237,000 logs. I'll have to keep an eye on this. In fact, I'll take a little screenshot here. But I'm pretty sure this should be making more logs than we're using at the moment. Now I can always expand this by just making an additional 3 layers. I'm pretty sure we have like at least 10 Y levels we could go up before we hit the surface. And worst case scenario, we can just, well, actually I don't know if we could tear down that wall. We can figure out how to make more trees if we need to. Or bonsais. No big deal. But yeah, I'll just have to babysit this a little bit, but this should technically be finished. Here we're getting, yeah, see, here's that problem again. Yeah, I'm not totally sure how to fix this other than using an Ender.io item filter on here, which I may just end up doing that. That might be the easiest way. But in both of these tanks, we're getting a byproduct of oxygen, which is nice. Once this whole process starts with the centrifuging of the ashes, we'll also be getting extra oxygen here. And then we'll be getting like 7 different dust byproducts here as well. So it'd be pretty nice. Where's the manager? What manager? We don't have a manager here. Yeah, let's see. I should be able to unload that schematic. I think we're good now. Ooh, these don't have power. Oh, I did overlook this. Okay. We can fix that.
The crop manager.
Oh, the crop manager. Oh, gotcha. I had a feeling I was missing something you were saying, Orbital. Crop manager is on the same level as the middle layer of dirt. Yeah, I forget who was helping me out with this, but yeah, this is like the best way to use these because they have a range of... So this crop manager can actually get this layer above it as well. I would like to speak to your manager. Yeah, that was all I could think of at the time. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so the really cool thing about this setup is that the crop manager is able to get the layer above it and the layer below it as well. And especially when those crop managers are kind of annoying to make, even at this stage of the game, it can be kind of annoying to craft. So it just makes full use of it, you know. You're never worried about energy usage with these things, but, you know, just having to make fewer of them is nice. Any fluid... I don't have fluid input, right? So if I really wanted to maximize this setup, I would probably just, like, you know, tear out another column of these bonsais here and put a fluid pipe for water. And or fertilizer, right? But realistically, if I want more logs, probably easier just to make a whole other one of these entirely and just scale this whole thing up. When we do crops, like, you know, more important crops in the void dimension, we'll definitely put water in these for sure. Unless it's salty root. Then that would kill it. All right, look at that. We've already got 18,000 liters. Pretty decent generation. I'm pretty sure that's like way faster than diesel. Yeah, and about the same amount of EU as diesel, right? Let's see. 360,000 versus... Oh, no, it's 1/3 less.
I don't think this is working.
Uh-oh. I assume the flower is bound to the mana pool, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you need the mana spreader from the mana pool to the flower. Unless I'm misremembering.
I mean, don't you need to get the mana from the pool to the flower?
Yeah, but there's like a way to bind it without using a mana spreader. Let me come over there real quick.
Okay.
I think I have a wand. Yeah, I do. Let's see. And it's in bind mode. Let's see. So yeah, I mean, just humor me. Let's remove this mana spreader, right, for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, see, if I hover over the... How do you pronounce this thing?
I think it's Fallen Canidae.
Canidae, we'll go with Canidae, yeah. If I hover over this, if it was connected to that mana pool, you would see a little connection, like a colored highlight thing. So what I need to do is put the branch in bind mode, and yep, there you go. Now it's connected to it. And see, it has like a little, if you hover over the Canidae,
Got
it
the
has
check
a little,
mark.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
So
Well,
now it should work.
fingers crossed. Let's see.
Now, should you see a regeneration buff? That would be my question. Is like, are you supposed to see regeneration buff in your buff list?
Yeah, I don't see that.
Okay.
But it still doesn't seem like my health is like really going up that quickly, but
I mean, I do see the little like green number on your person going up.
we need to link it to the pool. The flower, we need to link it to the pool.
Yeah. Oh, we just did that, I think, right? Yeah, see, it's got a little
My
Check mark
wand
now.
go.
Oh, but you don't have any mana in the pool. That's probably part of the problem. Right, there we go. Oh, we're gonna need to put that magnetization flower over here.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
You've got some kind of buff on you, it seemed.
Didn't you make a mana tablet?
Yep, I got it on me.
Okay. Do we have any mana over at the Botania area?
Oops.
You should see the region 3 buff. Okay, that's what I thought. And I do see it now. Yeah, there it is. I think...
See, I don't have it, but you have it for some reason.
Well, it's gone now, but... I think we just didn't have enough... I think we just don't have enough mana over here. So there's 2 modes to the tablet. You need to make sure that it's in... Or maybe you need to do that to the mana pool. I forget which.
You do it in the pool.
So you want it to be the opposite, right? I think you need to go into function mode on your wand, which means you look at the air and you shift right click. And now you're in function mode. So now you can...
You need that.
I think it still wasn't in the right mode. Let me see. Just shift right click it maybe? Yeah, you shift right click it. See how the arrow is facing the tablet now?
Yeah.
It was facing the opposite way before.
Okay, so I'm shift right clicking and it's not working.
Wait, what are you trying to do now?
I was trying to turn it back to the pool now that the mana spreader, well, now that the tablet has all the mana.
Make sure your wand is in function mode.
It is.
And you're shift right clicking the pool.
Find function, shift right click the pool, and it stays. There we go. Did you just
I just did it.
Why won't it won't let me do it?
I honestly don't know.
That is freaking frustrating. See, I'm clicking.
Shift right clicking, right?
Yes, shift. I am pressing shift.
She's
and
getting
I'm
mad,
right
guys.
clicking.
Uh-oh. This is not good.
It frustrates me when things don't work.
Okay, well, it's fixed. Yeah. Well,
I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but it is not cooperating.
For our short-term purposes, it's fixed. Does this look good enough? Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I think that's fine, Diddy. That definitely gets the point across.
That's great.
It also is funny, yeah. Okay, there we go. And there's the buff. Yep.
Very nice. Okay, cool.
Well, happy cutting.
Oh yeah, thanks. Now I just gotta figure out how to make the...
Wait.
How do I make that actually work right?
How do you do what? Oh.
My hourglass.
I don't know. I've never used this hourglass before.
I thought that was the one you've been using.
This is from Automagi?
Yes. It says it's got a timer of 5 seconds, but it seems like I have...
You can set it to 1 second, or you can... Wait. Dude, I don't know how this thing works.
Well, I guess that's something I'll just be looking into.
Yeah, no, you need
later.
the hourglass from Botania.
Okay. Track. What was I working on? Okay.
And that is pretty fast regeneration.
Yes, it is really nice. Thank you so much for telling me about this, Tell.
Oh, it is draining it. I mean, I know this is a diluted mana pool. It is draining
Yeah.
it pretty quickly.
That's why I was like, oh, let me hurry and do this.
I think once we have like a more robust mana setup, that'd be a lot less of an issue. And I guess if you ever wanted to turn it off, you could like right click the flower maybe and disconnect it.
Okay, well, at least I got everything that I needed real fast, and the pool is like really going down.
I know, right? Yeah. Here.
Oh, I
actually don't know how you could disconnect this.
Well, I'm wondering if I can just like, if I can even get it to flip and work. Oh, not that. Come back.
Oh.
Did you take my
There you
wand?
go. Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
Not my fault. I think there needs to be a heart around that ditty. I don't know what's wrong with you. What a polarizing mod, right? Watched a video, Cat, where the guy didn't talk, just showed stuff, then he started doing Control plus Delete, Control D, Control T. Oh yeah, I mean Photoshop people use keybinds like it's crazy.
Yeah,
amount,
that's why it's like whenever I do that, I'll show the control binds and then I'll go in and show the menu options right along with it too. Like you can do it this way or this way. Because half the times when they say the keybinds, they say it so fast or you can't understand exactly what they say. All right. Well, got this quest done.
Nice.
Yeah, I think the best little solution for this is quickly toss the tablet in and put the mana in the tablet so that way it doesn't like drain into the flower constantly.
Yeah, that's definitely a way, yeah.
And wow, Diddy. Yeah, that's pretty old Photoshop. That's probably back when you could actually buy Photoshop as a program by itself instead of having to pay the monthly Creative Cloud fee.
It was like Photoshop 8 or something like that.
Oh gosh, I don't even remember. It's been a while since I've been off of
Photoshop 7 or something. That was the last version I had, I think. Photoshop CS8, yeah.
You still have it on your computer?
No.
I was like, is that what you're looking at?
No. I was just Google. The M's was the good old days.
Real.
That's true. Dang, I didn't expect to get benzene done this quickly. What am I gonna do now?
Wow.
Got nothing to do.
I guess you could.
That's not true. I'm just kidding. I wasn't looking for a list.
Well, there's one thing I would like you to do.
No.
Come on.
What, you want me to get the creeper heart?
Yes.
No, we're waiting on a looting 3 thing.
That's true.
Actually,
but we didn't have looting 3 on it last time.
I think we did.
I don't remember that.
We did because we were doing it way later. Like, I already had the enchanter. Like, so enchanting it with looting 3 was like pretty trivial.
And then Elle is talking about hardcore Ender.
Hardcore Ender is the name of the mod.
Okay. Pouch.
Yeah. Hey, Chrono, what's up?
Wow.
Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it.
Hey, Chrono Spidey.
Come on in. How was your stream? Hope you're having a good one. I haven't been able to check your stream lately. Is the what do you call it? Is the taint biome still giving you grief, or did you manage to work around it?
I don't think I can make these yet. Where do you get this from?
Man, yeah, still no looting enchanted book. Sad day.
I think we're a ways away from a charm pouch.
Oh no. Streamed once or twice in the last week, coming back to regular streaming again, though just a little blip. Oh, I hear you. Yeah. I'm sure we'll have to take a break at some point ourselves. Dude, already like 3.5 more stacks of steel just since we started.
That's amazing.
This thing is amazing.
Do that a lot. Ooh.
Yeah. Anybody who's never done this before, and this was our first time too, yeah, make a druid skeleton farm, process the armor that it gives, because it gives like full durability chain armor, and you'll never worry about steel again. I could go try to find another spawner to double this. Taint biome, luckily, does seem to be outside render distance. Oh, okay, there you go. Good deal. You can do it with blazes or witches too. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Okay, yeah, I didn't know it was like general infernal drop. I guess that makes sense. That's good to know. Infernal drops, yeah.
So
there you go.
Well, we have not been to the inn just yet, but we plan on doing it on Sunday.
Yeah, so there's actually, I was looking at this last night. So even though we're not able to make this big advanced item filter, this is the improving conduits quest in MV. And you literally can't complete this quest because this requires an HP assembler, right? And so even though we can't do that, I was like, well, you know, in the spirit of our challenge, we probably should like do everything else on this, right? And so I started looking through everything, and I saw a big item filter, and then I saw end steel bars, and I thought, oh no, we need to go to the end. So I think we'll be doing that not tomorrow, next Sunday, next stream. And then we're just gonna do a little bit of quest cleanup on this page, and I think we'll be done. Or not, I know we'll be done.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have too much left.
Yeah. And then we'll get into HV and all the good stuff that comes with that. I think the thing I'm looking forward to the most is the compressed chests.
Yes.
Time to sharpen up those crossbow bolts. It's funny that you say that, because I thought, can't we make energetic alloy now? And, oh, I did get some vanadium steel as well. But yeah, I did make a stack of energetic alloy, so we're definitely going to upgrade those crossbows before we go. But, I mean, Ender Dragon Fight's kind of a joke, really. I say that, and then watch us die. You know, we'll see what happens. Actually, it's a good thing I came over here, because I did make a ton of stainless steel dust. Let's get that cooking. I have been cooking some already. We've got 892. So by the time all the rest of that cooks, I think we'll be in pretty good shape. Be a nice start. Let's see, that's 1,300 plus. Yeah, so that'd be like 2,100 stainless steel. He is harder than a normal dragon. That is true. Yeah, it is harder, but you know, being able to fly on a nice crossbow does make it pretty trivial for the most part. I do need like a big batch of circuits. Should have all HV opened up back to where I was pre-restart tech-wise at least. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, MV. Gotcha. I've been saying this a lot recently, but I think MV was my favorite part of our playthrough so far. There's just like a lot of really nice stuff that opens up here. And I think we've been in MV longer than we were like in LV or anywhere else. Don't you think so, Kat?
Yeah, I would agree with that. And we have been having a lot of fun. Like, I feel like by the time we start getting towards the end of a pack, we're already like so ready to get to the next tier.
Yeah.
We start feeling the gating.
Well, it's really funny though. Like, I actually haven't been feeling the gating. Like, I haven't been like, oh my god, we gotta get to HV as quickly as possible. Like, it's been pretty chill. Yeah, that quest. I do remember that quest that gives you armor. Which quest is that? Oh my goodness, searching for the word end did not end well. What?
Tell says, also easier when your teammates don't shoot you, huh, Diddy? But I know I have to watch my back as well.
Yeah, well, you know. I still blame 1.7.
Oh, sure. You killed Gooch twice.
I'm sure that went well.
Oh, friendly fire, man.
Yeah, the crossbow is too OP. You just one shot anybody you touch with it. Where is that end quest? I thought it was here, but apparently not. Is it? No. Not here. Definitely not there. We don't look at this for very long. We just move along.
What are you not looking at?
The end-game goals tab.
Oh. You know, I don't even know if I've looked at that yet.
It's just going to look like a bunch of gobbledygook to you.
I don't even see it on here. Where is it?
It's right below tier 9.
Oh, okay.
Is this the end? Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you, Tal.
Yeah, I remember you pulling this up once to show me. But yeah, we never got that far.
Ooh, this requires the Ender Eyes quest, which is an HV. So, no armor for us. That's okay. We don't need it. Actually, though, speaking of armor, I could turn off this processing of this diamond armor and see if I can get you some decent armor from the mob farm.
That would be sweet.
Yeah. How do I turn off the machine I made? Like that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we'll come back here in a bit.
Oh.
Should have some diamond armor. Oh, and sorry, thank you as well, Volans. I didn't see that you posted that as well. Okay. So are you still working on blood magic stuff, Kat, or what?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm working on the next quest to get the weak blood orb.
Oh, right. You've already done the research, though, right?
I'm pretty sure I did.
I know
I think I did that a minute ago when I was in there,
it had warp in it, I think. Yeah.
if I remember right.
Okay, I just remembered one of the things I wanted to work on.
What is it?
Builder's wands.
Oh yeah. Do that far away.
Well, no, I don't think you blow up an area. I think it just blows you up. All right.
Well, I thought it would blow up a table, like if you left it in the crafting grid.
I don't know. Nothing's gonna blow up anyway. I don't know what we're talking about here.
Oh boy, time to see Vin die a few times.
No.
So, Volance, this is my first time doing blood magic in GTNH, and I'm really just getting into it. So I don't really have too much of an opinion on it right now, but Hell has done a lot. I think John has done a lot with blood magic as well. So I think you guys would be the best at saying how good it is. Typically, I'm like all about bees. That's usually like the only thing I focus on when I play GTNH, really. And he handles everything else.
So
But this time I'm going kind of slow with bees.
Oh, that'll speed up soon, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Void World.
So when you say the right stick item, like it's showing a lot of different ones. Like any of these should work, right? Like, okay, well clearly that doesn't work. Here's the tool rod. Yeah, so if I'm pretty sure it showed this, right? The obsidian tool rod, reinforced 3. Yeah. Yeah, there it is right there. Oh, you normal stick. Yeah. That would be most unfortunate. Okay. Let's see. Diamonds. We need 4 total. 4 iron, right? Okay.
Proto Spidey says that he hasn't noticed them exploding anyway.
They don't explode anyway. I'm not going to trust you on that. But you're probably right. I'm not going to test it though.
Hey, Raccoon Squad.
Here they come.
How are you doing, Burning Lake? Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a nice stream.
Okay, here we go. So you all came in at a perfect time too. Okay. Here we go. Yep. Oh. Okay. That was easy. Probably help if I brought these items a little bit closer. Okay. Oh, whoops. And bada bing. Easy for us. No explosions today. And cat, there you go.
Oh, why, thank you.
People can't make fun of me anymore for not having a builder's wand.
And you didn't die once. Check you out.
If it's a glitch with shift clicking them. Oh, huh. Yeah, I didn't try that. I don't want to try it now. But that's good to know. I mean, you know, that's also cheaty, I guess, right? But that's okay. Although now I'm curious. If you do an entire stack, it won't explode.
How do you get an entire stack?
Hold on. Demonic says if you do an entire stack, it won't explode. Can anybody confirm that? Also, welcome, Demonic. I do have a bunch of diamonds. Okay. Not because I kept losing my healing axe. Oh no. Just shift click. Oh wow. My game like froze for a second there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that is definitely glitchy for sure. Just don't put a single one in your inventory after you do it. Oh, okay, so... Okay. Can I split the stack?
Kind of scared to go near you.
I mean, I don't think it would hurt you. Oh, funny. So now you can put that in a chest next to a bench. Okay, right. And then you can just use the bench auto pull them in. It'll be fine. Okay. Well, that's much less exciting, but also very, very handy. Thank you all. Don't die with them, because potentially they go back in your inventory one at a time. You have a stack of death. Yeah, we don't want a stack of death. But we got a stack of them now, yeah. Actually, I don't even remember what all you can do with these. I knew about the building one, but that was about it. Oh, I guess I could make a bunch of semi-stable nuggets, right? And then, like, I would just never have to worry about it again. I mean, I would lose, like, 11%, but... that actually might be worth doing. Maybe. Can make the super builder's wand. Wait, what? I didn't know about that. The shears are nice. Oh, yeah, I think I actually have used these before. Yeah, they have like much better durability, right? They're not infinite durability though, are they? Oh, there's like weapons and stuff. And there's the healing axe. I see now. They go down sadly. That's what I thought, yeah. But how much better is the super builder's wand than the regular builder's wand? Does anybody know? Because I was actually not aware of this. I remember I had looked up wand before and I had missed that one. Looks like we actually could make the unbreakable wand right now. I think this is doable, yeah. Oh, geez. Okay. Put that away.
Diddy's like, this TikTok is going to piss off a lot of great fans.
I let it. Oh, you need it for this much bigger one. Okay. Yeah, I know. So, yeah, this is definitely going to be useful later on. I'm still up in the air whether or not we are going to move to the void world, like for like our main setups or not. But the more I think about it, like I started like one of the reasons I wasn't able to sleep was my brain just kept thinking about like, oh, here's what I want to do with the base next, and ooh, we're gonna stay in the overworld. We're gonna do all this and this and this, you know. So, we'll see.
Good night, Burning Lake.
Good night. Thanks for joining us. Create fans need the drama anyways. Do they feed on the drama? Is that how that works? Super Builder's Wand does 64 blocks. That sounds pretty nice. In fact, you want a Super Builder's Wand, Cat?
Sure. Now, what does that do?
Apparently it does 64 blocks instead of I think the regular one does 9.
Oh, well, heck yes.
Yeah, right? Let's see. Void Dimension is good for lag reasons. Yeah, that's like the one thing that's making me still want to do that. Portal between 2 spots is probably best for your FPS since only half your stuff would be rendered. That's true. Samson did his entire run in the overworld. See that? Yeah, I did know that, Demonic, and that's a really good point, right? That it's totally doable. It's just most people don't do it because it takes way more time. But you know, we're not in a hurry with this run, and don't want to get to the void world and then just start hating everything because, you know, I don't like the aesthetic over there, or it's just void world's too boring, or, you know.
Well, that's why you've got to make it look pretty.
Yeah, and you can make stuff look pretty in the void world for sure.
I mean, we did a skyblock one time where we like really did a whole lot of terraforming, and we added like rivers and all types of stuff.
That was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, like we could do that all over again.
We could. People just like lawn bases. Yeah, exactly. I started to do a lawn base in my single player world and got bored and just stopped playing, you know.
Yep.
So that's what I'm afraid of. Okay, well, I had already like mentally prepared myself to blow up when doing that, and now I'm not, so kind of at a loss now. Okay. What else? What are you working on right now, Kat? Are you still doing the weak orb thing, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to do some other things to get up to it.
Problem moving the personal dimension is moving all your machines you've set up, etc. Yeah. That's why, like, if I'm going to move to the void world, I definitely like to do it. You know, they time the acquisition of the personal dimension right around the time you get access to applied energistics, and I feel like that's very purposeful, right? So I never do any like AE setup before moving to the void world. Okay, what was I mining here? Oh yeah, mica. And we actually were getting low on tin as well, so it's a win-win. Yeah, I just feel like staying in the overworld would be like a more interesting challenge, and it would probably be more interesting for you all to see as well.
Yeah, I totally think so.
Yeah, so that's why I lean in that direction. But we'll still use the void dimension for like bees and crops and stuff like that.
There's a lot of stuff that I use the void world for, like especially with like tree breeding and stuff. Like you don't want the butterflies in the overworld because of all the like really bad lag issues they can cause.
From what I understand, that would just kind of like ruin our run completely, I think.
Yeah, you have to make sure that you do that in like an enclosed space. And in 2 different runs that we did, I built like a huge building in the overworld to like house the trees for breeding, but I honestly don't really enjoy it that much when I do that. Yeah. I prefer just going to the void world. Those butterflies are cursed.
True.
It's so sad because I really like the butterflies.
Blame Benny. Okay. Let's get this cassiterite going. Actually, hold on. Oh, that's right. You can sift it. Yeah, we need zirconium for something. I can't remember what we need this for. I'm not gonna find it. Zirconium carbide. This is what we need. The multi-use casing. Ah. So this is like for the mixer and the LPF. Yeah, zirconium. Okay, yeah, let's we'll put this through the ore washing plant in the sifting machine. Go ahead and knock that out so we don't have to worry about it later. Also, just helps to go and prune your world, get rid of the chunks you don't ever plan on going back to as well. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do a lot of that for sure. But yeah, my general plan is, you know, our base is like right around here, right, underground. And I plan on wanting to like build out on the other side of this and then probably flatten like a decent amount of this terrain, maybe have a couple different like levels to it, and then just start like building a campus here. And that way we're still kind of like close to the mountain, so if I still want to utilize like underground stuff, you can just kind of dig into the mountain, various different places. We do have a problem over here at the moment.
What is it? Oh, the king slimes.
Yes. I might as well show that off to anybody who hadn't seen. I posted a
You should.
I posted a picture in our Discord a while back, and it was 5 king slime in the same little area. However, since then, and maybe this is even like causing us FPS issues, I don't know, but this slime island is just within render distance, such that yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, and I'm sure there's a bunch of others that I'm missing. So if you ever wondered whether there could be more than one king slime, yeah, there definitely can. King slime farm, I know, OP, right? I guess I could kill them now. No, you know what? We need to upgrade our crossbow.
Yes.
I said I was going to do that. Let's do that right now. Which means I'll probably need yours as well, Cat.
Okay, where are you at?
And the bolts. I'm at the market square.
I'm already here. Never mind.
Hello. Okay.
There you go.
It's okay. Don't repair your crossbow for me. That's fine. I'm just kidding. You're fine.
You just see how often I use it.
Apparently, yeah. Okay, I think we just need 2 vanadium steel, right? So there actually is a quest in Without Dying, and it's these right here. So energetic alloy, crossbow bolt, or limb, and then the bolts. And we don't have meteoric steel yet, so we haven't been to the moon yet, but we can do vanadium steel on energetic alloy tool rod. And yeah, these quests aren't even available until HV, so that's fine. And let's go get our casts for that. We kick it back off to Kat, see what she's up to. More Thaumcraft shenanigans.
Well, I just finished making the weak orb.
Nice.
It is nice.
Now you can store LP. Isn't that what it is? Life
Yes.
points? Yeah.
But that also means I'm going to have to go on a mega self-harm binge
Well,
to fill this
that,
bad boy up.
That's kind of par for the course for that mod anyway, so.
Yes.
Ooh, let's see how long this takes. 51 seconds. That's actually not that bad. Okay.
Tell says enjoy the next 10 hours of stabbing yourself.
I'm sure it'll be much more than that.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, no. Is there there's gotta be a blood magic section of the quest book, right? Oh yeah, paying the highest price. I see it now. Yeah, there's a decent amount here. Let's see. Oh, there's the ritual, the meteor ritual. Pufferfish. How the heck do you need pufferfish for that? Okay. So maybe I played a different version of blood magic or whatever, but these orbs didn't look like this.
Well, when I was looking online earlier, I saw that there's a blood magic like 1 and a blood magic 2, and I don't know which one is in this.
Oh, which meteor descent? Okay, that makes a lot of sense, Tell. Yeah, you know, I feel like maybe which version of Minecraft is Enigmatica 2? Is it 1.12? Yeah. So it must be like that 1.12 version of blood magic that I'm like a lot more familiar with. It looks like a lot of it is the same though. Yeah, you use the beacons. Okay. They redid a lot of the visuals. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Not self-harm so much as uncomfortable resource extraction. I can't tell whether I like the older textures or the newer textures. I kind of like the old ones. They kind of have a nice like charm to them. Also, Brochacho, welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh, Shaw. I was getting a little too stab happy. Almost killed myself.
Don't do that. I'm pretty sure I have done that before. So don't be like me. Yeah, that Regeneration 3 is so good.
Like, I seriously can't put my blood in here quick enough.
$436 seconds. Ugh. Okay. Okay, Greg. You win.
Oops.
Also 409 seconds for the crossbow limb. Yeah.
Rochacha says I could use an auto clicker. Be better called an auto stabber.
That sounds dangerous to me. If you forget to turn that thing off in time.
Yeah, I had just figured that out, that it was going to regress if I didn't have it filled all the way first.
Also, if it works like blood magic does later, there's also like an internal, like a hidden internal storage to the altar. So like it'll say 10,000 capacity there, but there's actually like a hidden extra amount of capacity.
Oh, okay.
Which can kind of throw you off if like you're trying to throw, like if it's empty and you're trying to get some blood in there to do something. 10% hidden. Okay, right, yeah. That has definitely thrown me off in the past.
Now, I remember that we had a conversation about this a little while ago. John talked about Blaze, but you had something else that you were doing that was like kind of regenerative, like the mob kind of regenerated, right?
Now you know why I moved to Blaze Murder so quickly. Oh yeah.
Witches. Okay.
Oh. You just completed the portable battery quest.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you.
Question for me to highlight a part of something. Would you prefer seeing a red box around a part of a video, or me blurring out everything other than the part I want to highlight? Oh gosh, I feel like that's going to be context specific, Diddy. Like there's sometimes where the blurring would be better, and then sometimes where it's worse. That's hard to answer. Also, Earth Hunter, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. I think the blurring in most situations would be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I personally would say the blurring.
The red box could be a little bit hard to see in a lot of circumstances. It just depends. I'm an OBS idiot, but I think I can probably get it to show up on the screen. I'll try. When you sacrifice them, they don't regenerate. Oh, the witches?